course, I pursue their quality assurance team. Okay, dugay naman tanan. Medyo other members of the team, so mag-place. Okay? So members should not be part of the development team. I mentioned this one already earlier to avoid conflict of interest. Non-dedicated personnel shall also be involved in the evaluation of the marks. Next. So you have there the division level composition of the quality assurance team. Our chairperson is Dr. Domingo Pilar Jr., our CIT chief. Yours truly is the co-chair. And we have also members. We have one content evaluator. Of course, I would like to highlight if the LR is mathematics in the division level or content evaluator is no less than ang ating pinatagmapo in math, no? Education Program Supervisor in math, Dr. Limoko. Kung Filipino, of course, it's Mrs. Tarlan. Kung English, it's Dr. Sapulo. If for Sapulo, if it is science, Dr. Yerselina. If it is for EPP, TLE, it's Dr. Floria for content evaluator. For Aralin Palilina, Dr. Morandanti. No? All learning. Education program supervisors belong to content evaluators. Expert man sila in the certain discipline. And then our language evaluator, I am speaking of the division level quality assurance team. Of course, with the language used in the LR is MTV. Of course, it is Mrs. Lynette Biharon, being our MTV focal person. If the language used is English, it is Dr. Saklolo. And we have also Ma'am Joliet Johunco as support. Then, if it is Filipino, it is Mrs. Tagoda. So it is just like that, no? For our design, the evaluator, ever since, no? Ever since national of artists in the COPR. In the division level, we will look into or evaluate into the design and the layout. Then for our third-party contents evaluator, division level, we have Dr. Carmen Sayo, our librarian, who will check on the conformance of the third-party materials kanang atong kopya ba nga original. It should be checked by Dr. Carmen kung may permission, if cited ba sa ato references, so that we will not be charged of plagiarism. So, that's the composition of the division level, no? In the quality assurance team. Again, members will be part of the development team. So what's the evaluate? Next. So for the regional level, we have also the composition chaired by Dr. Bigot, our second chief, co-chaired by Mrs. Magno, our LRFs in the regional office, and then we have at least 3 members composed of the content, language, design, and 1 third-party composition. Next. So we have now here the mechanics and guidelines. Actually, during the quality assurance or evaluation phase, you can have both either individual and team, depending on the in charge. So I am referring to the big book, Assure Output. So I guess hindi naman siya radyo very what is used. Hindi na sila radyo complicated because big book is a very simple learning material for our kids and learners. So siguro pwede ra individual ang pag-conduct sa evaluation. But then, evaluation has three areas of focus. Namely, you have there the content, the language, the design, and the layout. No? So, after you submit the developed LR to the quality assurance team, the quality assurance team will evaluate. So, na ang decision na po shape. So, through the use of the evaluation tool, focusing on content, language, design, and layout. So, that's the moment that the evaluators or the quality assurance team will decide if the LR submitted met the standards. Napunta na ng no? Starting from the instructional design down to the technical specs and the guidelines. So, if the LR conforms to standards, it will be subject for field testing. You have there the arrow going down to field testing. So, at some schools, ato i-pilot test or pilot. But if not, the evaluators or the quality assurance team or the NRE will, the NR will be subject for revision for what it is standards. And the revised PRs will be given back to the development PO, particularly the implementer. Okay? So, nag-extend ang process. So, the evaluation natin will focus on the content. So, naantay content evaluator, lahi ang isang tool na gamiton. The language evaluator also will use the evaluation tool solely for language. And the design and layout evaluator also will focus on the criteria under its aspect, no? So design and layout. And then summary findings, lectures, learning of the quality assurance team assigned the content, the language, the design and layout. So yung anak nakadugo, yung hindi naman na communicate as very difficult to us. However, it has been positive. Kaya ma-invite na to positive values. Anyway, you are already exposed to this evaluation. Next. So the next process, after, okay, we have still here the general, no? The general criteria on how to evaluate the LRs. So we have here the adherence to IPR law. I guess this was discussed to you facilitated by Milo, no? Pinalin. So first, okay, first and foremost, mag-facilitate, no? Ay, saan ako IPR? Okay. So, this is to check that the materials have no copyright violations. This is one of the rules of all quality assurance teams, members of the quality assurance team, and the learning coordinator. You need to look into first and foremost, and out na rin ng mga restrictions, especially lagi ng mga drawings, no? And then yung paggamit sa material, kayo saan nila ba ako lagi pang download from the internet. So they were okay for connected. Namin So, remember, ignorance of the law excuses no one. So, we are held accountable once we serve as evaluators, no? In the learning resource. So, copyrighted materials used in the LRs must be properly and accurately cited. Cited na sa part references. So even in your big book, making or development, I really encourage all of you to have that reference, no? The back. Mga sa last part na sa ato big book. You need to include all the references. The inventory of the third-party contents shall be checked also by the evaluators, especially the librarian. Na mag-congruent against the learning competencies. A writer, if you belong to the development team and quality assurance team, you need to have all the merits. So you really need na may merits kung ano. Hindi lang i-check kung saan ang ija competency cited on that material. Naka-align ba sa content? Ang ija competencies to be developed. So that's one of the questions. So later on, the details of this criteria for evaluation course will be discussed thoroughly by Mrs. Haron during her session. Accuracy of content, of course, basin ang content is about noun, or the subject, I mean, and then is about use of noun, and then ang content BI about verbs. No? So it must be checked if the content and information, the integrity of the concepts, adequacy in discussion of topics, and of course the sequence of the learning concepts and organization of content. These are the requirements of that graded curriculum. Then appropriateness of the presentation and organization, kay base ng saksinagon na Mr. W. give you already the sequence or another, and it must be presented smoothly and well organized. Sinumbagay na ang thoughts sa ato material. So, the organization of the materials and the appropriateness of the presentation of the lessons, the visuals that used in your learning resource that are going to develop must related to the content and of course to also to consider your target audience. So our target audience here are grade 1, grade 2. Naano you nag-count sa ilang microphone? And off your microphone please. And then we have accuracy and appropriateness of language. We might be using in our so need na mga simple na mga language to be used that will be appropriate for our target users. The language must be easily understood by our group of learners. Then the last one, this is general criteria during the evaluation case. Suitability of the design and layout, no? So expert man si Mr. Damayer, you know, only the expertise in designing and layouting. So everything must be put in order in terms of the visualization, marking, puput ang mga parts, body parts, especially kung mga bata, mga tao, character. So try to integrate all we have given to you, starting the first. Okay, next. So that's for the general criteria. So we have written down the term of references. So for our content evaluator, we need also to attend orientation meeting, just like this, no? Na may mga orientation meeting on your work rules, and participate in the direction review and final review workshops, if necessary. Evaluates the developed LRs, reviews the revised LR, and final review the final LR in the assigned learning area, to check for accuracy of content. So, importante daw ng content note because this is the meat of the LR. Kung dili na accurate ang content, the whole are the activities, learning activities, of course, the objectives, the notes, down to the assessment. Importante nga mag-swap, mag-align, congruent. And then the suitability of pedagogy, the basic graphic na no, naka-insiman ka sa content or the discipline area. And then the instructional design, please observe that one and the other of the school. Alright, so specific comments and recommendations on the margins of the ER that shall guide the writers, editors, book designers, illustrators, in evaluating, revising, finalizing prior to production, publication, and utilization. By the way, we can have also our own line quality assurance of the arts. So kung hindi mo ka original our LR evaluators have already background on how we are going to insert the original note on the digital copies of the okay. Then instances with other techniques arrive from the comments and the revisions that will be made in the LR. This will happen if there will be a team evaluation, Paris, you know. So, but it's individual. If our person will just prefer to have an individual evaluation, so there's no need to compare, no, or to solicit the consensus for the other technique. Then submits the duly accomplished and appropriate tools to the quality assurance team person. In your case, sa school level pa man na muna ang quality assurance, so it will be submitted to your school head as the chairperson. It will be forwarded now to the second level governance for the division. We will forward that one to our secretary as the chairperson. It shall be released to the development. Checks and proofread the assigned learning resource to ensure comments and recommendations are accurately, completely, and appropriately implemented. And the last one, if necessary, checks, reads, and revises the content of the accompanying metadata of the LR for environmental condition. This is very crucial sa natin conversation because oftentimes we make really delay to the submission or to the uploading of the LR to our portal because of the lacking documentary requirement of the documentary requirement, which is the metadata. Kanang metadata na ako tadaan ay template, and this will be accomplished by the teacher writers. Kaya na mga information about the download. Okay, next. For the language evaluator, reviewer, these are the terms of the references. Attend the orientation meeting and participate in the evaluation. So, okay na ninyo, evaluate the developed LR, reuse the revised LR, and final review the LR in the assigned learning area to check for language levels. So, ang content, mukha sa content. The language will look into the errors kung naaba kay error sa material in terms of language. For example, we have coherence and clarity. The book, no? So, isa na ini. But the evaluator could not change. We could not delete. We could not revise directly, no? The manuscript or the LR submitted to us. But it should be given on a form of recommendations and suggestions. So, ito ang trabaho sa evaluator. Dili pwede mag-delete. Dili pwede punimuan. Directly to the manuscript. But what we are going to do is just to have a marginal note where we can put in details all our findings, observations, recommendations, no? Ngunit trabaho sa pag-quality assure. So, second ang sa language evaluator, coherence and clarity, grammar, action, verbosity, syntax, spelling, consistency, style, and even faithfulness in the translation for translated materials. Because I know for a fact that we have MTV, no? Nasa mga pang-assignment na participants for the MTV. So, magsimula daw noon, ang Indonesian na language to be used in the LR, and then magsinubuan ng Bisaya because we have other districts also using sinubuan ng Bisaya. Okay? Next, discuss with the other teammates. This is when you have when there will be a team evaluation, but if not, just do directly with your recommendations and suggestions based on your findings. Then submit the duly accomplished and appropriate books to the academic review board chairperson. I am referring here to the chairperson of the quality assurance team. So now I'm discussing that. Checks and proofread the assigned learning resource to ensure comments and recommendations are accurately, completely, and appropriately implemented. So check the happen. And then check, proofread, and revise the language of the accompanying metadata of the assigned learner for online evaluation. Next, we have now for our after sa layouting na, we have now the layout and styling of reports or reviews. Same thing will happen, attend the orientation, evaluate. This time, ang tanawon sa ato evaluator, ang design na no, ang layout. For clarity and appropriateness and reviews artworks to ensure congruency with skill, competency, and then you have their social content and appropriateness to target users. So kung wag may mga violation o may mga errors, basig na may mga branding na sa mga politics, no? It is na violation of our social content team. So on and so forth. But more on congruency, let's hear for the competency. And then let's start. So expect assigning ng mga layout items and information. So, according to mantra of the AR, originality is the disparity. So, mas gana, wala may problema na tubangon with your design, your artworks are all original. So, that's a challenge to our layout artists and illustrators. Then we have recommend suggestions for improvement, enhancement of illustrations, and layout or improve the illustrations and other artworks. Select specific comments and recommendations to the margins of the ARs. No? Kung yung gingon na marginal comment, mag-insert ka sila dito sa ila comment and then malugwa na dito sa killing. Okay? Then discusses with other teammates for this is for applicable or team evaluation. Submit the duly accomplished appropriate tools for quality assurance team, chairperson. Then check and proofread the summary resource to ensure comments and recommendations. No? Same process is applied. Next. So we have now the third party, the librarian, also. Inventory of third party contents. Dili na third party na mga tao, but it is the content of your learning resource. So why do we need to have the librarian? Because they are expert and they are under training on how to go along with the inventory of the third party contents. Ang tanan, nagilit na ito original na imo, nagigamit, no? Inyong bisod, sa inyong LR or material. So, kinahanglan na siya well cited. The reference, And then you seek also permission, no, and consent from the original author, or from the original designer. Okay? So, same, you will attend the rotation, check the prepared inventory of third-party contents as against the assigned art to ensure accuracy and completeness of interest in the inventory. Assess the content evaluators in checking the IPR issues. In the IPR, to ensure hello, mamaya, first, next regulation of the related materials are included. Assuming the systems belonging to evaluators, reviewers, and checking the metadata to ensure accuracy of content and language, discusses with other teammates to arrive at true consensus on the issues found in the IPR on the assigned PR, and prepares report regarding the errors found in the inventory of third-party contents and on IPR issues and submit the report to the QD team, no? Of their person. So this is the task of the librarian. Next. Okay. So we are now on the review of the revised, no? As part of the whole process of the quality assurance, no? So after the evaluation, after the quality assurance team evaluated the submitted LR, so ato ibalik, no, if the LR meet the standards, so it is subject for field testing. If not, that would be revised by the development team, and the revised LR will be reviewed again by the review of the revised LR. The same team will sit in as the members of the review, or to review the revised LR submitted. So again, for another evaluation, we will look into whether the first draft, so we compare the reviewer the revised LR against the first draft with marginal notes to check if previous comments and recommendations are correctly and completely implemented. So kinahanglan mag-break na sa diya na ito mga evaluators. Kaya pagbalik sa revised LR, what kinahanglan, no, na-integrate ang mga corrections, mga comments and recommendations in the first evaluation, first draft. Then review the LR for new errors or errors missed out during the previous evaluation, because we cannot be perfect in evaluating also the LR, especially kung bispo na nato mga evaluator. So kung bagang giran through proofread, and there were errors missed out during the first activity, there is still a need to review, to look into the new errors or the errors missed during the first evaluation. And met with the development team, discuss revisions to be made LR if needed. So meeting could be done online, virtual, or whatsoever, because we need also to not to meet them physically, no? So we use already to this new normal. Next. So the review of the revised during the third testing, we really need to pilot test or validate the revised LR to know, to gather feedback on the usability and suitability of the LR. Suitable ba kami sa ability of the research? And then, as to usability, magamit ba kagad in what particular competency, what particular grade level, so on and so on. So, it needs to be The data should be gathered, no? Through interview. Pwede man mag-interview and then interview field testing participants and record observations during the interview and analyze, summarize its results and provide recommendations for the improvement of the assigned plan. Next. So during the pilot testing, I would like to add on, during the pilot testing, there will be a demonstration, no? I-demonstrate how usable, unsa pod kasutable ang LR sa or to be pilot tested. So the LR will be divided among field testing participants depending on their capacity to read in a given time. You shall read and perform other tasks while the LR or same part of the LR. We shall accomplish the field testing tool. So later on, I will show to you the field testing tool or the validation tool that we are going to use during this activity. But honestly speaking, all our during the pandemic time, we need or we what is this? We did not able to have pilot testing or validation of the certificate, no, in the field or physically due to our restrictions. So maybe next time, no, kung if God will allow us, ma-validate na nato in the schools ng ato mga ARs, locally developed ARs. Next. So we have now here the validation of the pilot testing tool na atay name of validator, name of school, region, grade and section, division, and district. So mag-tick-tick na rin atong mga participants na ani. Our participants could be the learners and the teachers. So naatay mga